my love. I hope you had a wonderful birthday season. I'm so appreciative for your energy. I remember starting your reading last month being like, I have a very complicated and interesting relationship with Virgo energy, and I do. But I love you. I love what you teach me and us about service, about devotion, about sanctification, about the sacred, and yeah. So I hope you were able to really relish and celebration be celebrated, and I hope you were loved on, and I hope you were able to feel the support that you give to us. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Welcome to October, your strength for the month. Unexpected visitors. It's Mercury retrograde. You're ruled by Mercury, who's popping their head in the window. Usually we have like a theme where there's like a couple of cards repeated. Nobody's gotten this. Come together is the challenge. Spark at the bottom of the deck. So I'm feeling like definitely folks trying to creep their way back in, or are kind of looking at you, borderline spying. Also maybe expressing some things that are very uncomfortable for you to hear. This also feels like you being a little like, what are you doing? I miss you. Even if it's in like the spirit and you're thinking about somebody, like, do you really want to open that door? And if you do, what are you going to do about the connection or the reconnection that you establish? Like, what are your hopes before you reach out? Do you know what it is that you want to say? Do you remember what caused harm? Do you know what repair looks like for you? All of those things. Are you open to hearing what repair looks like for them? Relationships in Libra season seems like it's going to be a priority for you. And it's almost like sorting out whatever these complications are, kind of blocking your creative abilities for whatever reason. Maybe because you do love so hard and so deeply, and just like not having a resolution, or not having, just not having it sorted, feeling it like left undone is just, you can't escape in your work in the ways that you normally want to, because that's really not what you want your work to be. You don't want it to be a means of escaping. You want it to be creative freedom and love and expression. And so you don't want to hide from anything anymore. So let's get more. That was a lot. Like, I didn't breathe, but it was like flowing. So I had to let it out. All right. Unexpected visitors. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. I love that. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected, no matter how detailed your plans are, Virgo, and how clear you believe the road ahead to be. There are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. So maybe like, we'll see as we get into like career and finances, but like a door potentially opening up for you through the repair of a relationship, or like almost like I feel like it's not directly related to the person, but it's almost like a spiritual reward for you. rekindling isn't the right word. It really does feel like repair, because it doesn't even feel like reconciliation. So it's almost like a blessing that you receive, because you tended to whatever this is what's coming through. It's interesting. All right. Encouragement. This is not the come together card. It almost looks just like the come together card. And I feel like I just channeled something, like I thought it was come together, but it wasn't. It was encouragement. So many people got this card. This is hilarious. So the challenge, that is so interesting. A misstep isn't the end of the world. You've fallen into a trap of false courage, and only humility will lead you out of it. Perhaps you weren't listening to your intuition and now you're in a jam. Being too self-reliant without knowing the ropes has brought you to this place. Don't become too discouraged. All is well. You can always start again. Take another road and surely discover new territories where love really blooms. Just remember to rely on your higher power. You can't always get what you want, but Spirit knows your needs. Something better awaits around the corner. We already know that something is coming. So encourage yourself. Don't be discouraged by like a misstep, or like don't talk yourself out of reaching out if you know you want to because you're afraid of rejection. Yeah. Especially, if you know it's appropriate and you've been given spiritual guidance to reach out. So let's look at career and finances. Very interested to see how this all plays out for you, Virgo. Especially with this spark energy coming up for you. It's almost as if the Mercury retrograde is going to give you permission to let things come out of order, to not do things in an orderly fashion so that you can get a little more loose, get a little more free, and let yourself play